one thing an ancient civilization needs is a source of fresh water. And these people had an advanced collection system where they would store their water in this round basin. Alright, according to our expedition map, we started up here and we've made our way around here, and this is our point. Yep, here's our point right here where we're at right now, and the ancient civilization should be right here, which tells me that it's somewhere behind me. Let's see here.
And this is drawn to scale.
Drawn to scale. Oh yeah, yep, here it is. We found it. We found it.
Oh my.
Oh, we got to get studying. Here we have evidence that the ancient alien civilization that was here had knowledge of electricity.
Well before humans discovered this. Well, choked up here. This is where the first alien made it through the atmosphere, crash landed in this spot you see here. Maybe 50 years ago. He then by himself reproduced and created this entire colony, which was then later wiped out by the white man. Alright, live on location here. Please explain what these are.
We believe that these might have been ancient burial sites, and that these might have been tombs for the richer and more famous people of the ancient civilization, but it seems as though they've already been raided by previous treasure hunters.
Okay, that's a shame. That's a shame. How does that make you feel?
I don't want to say our expedition was a waste, because we're still coming out with valuable information, but our pockets are going to be empty after this one. One of the raided tombs here. We found a series of burial chambers, but they all look like they have been previously explored. But as I pan the camera around, you'll be able to see the number of places that people were buried. It seems as though this was a full-blown civilization. It needs more research. Alright, we have ventured deeper into the forest, hoping to find untouched burial sites.
He's been here recently. Alright, we found an untouched burial site here. We finally found what we're looking for. We ventured deep into the Amazon bush, and we came across this stalactite-filled coffin. And what we found, we'll get to the next episode.
Hold on, I hear something. All right, so the last you guys.
First hi.
Oh. All right.
The last. Continue.
The last time you saw us hiking the Appalachian Trail, we arrived at the NOC, which is north of Franklin, North Carolina.
Yep.
And
Nantahala Outdoor Center.
yeah, Nantahala Outdoor Center, and we ended up deciding to get a ride around the Smokies because the Smokies were closed. Went up to Newport, Tennessee to take a zero, and while we were driving there, we found out that a bunch of the U.S. Forest Service national forests were being closed to through hikers and hikers in general. Just they were shutting down trailheads, like all these things.
Just past the Smokies.
Just past the Smokies. So that was the end of March. And we decided at that time to take an extended zero.
Yeah. We took another day to try and figure out the situation, and then had a really horrible evening in the hotel room
Yeah.
where we decided
To take
an
long zero.
extended zero. Yeah.
So we got off trail at the end of March. I think the last day we were actually on trail was March 28th.
I think
And so we have spent the last 2 months, almost 2 months.
58 days.
The last 58 days, trying to fill our time doing
winging it.
Yeah, winging it basically.
Really winging it.
Um,
What do you do when you sold your house and most of your possessions before setting out on the Appalachian Trail, which you intended to be your home for the next 6 months? What do you do when you don't have anywhere to go?
Yeah. So thankfully, Carlie has an awesome brother who also likes to travel and owns a camper van. And so he came and picked us up in Newport, Tennessee, and we went to West Virginia for a month.
Yep.
So we spent, I don't know if it's quite a month, but
it was a little short of a month.
We spent 3 or 4 weeks in New River Gorge area of West Virginia, camping in a camper van.
Let me just give you a slight picture of this. All three of us living in his unfinished camper van.
It had a bed in there for him, which was raised, so it was like a loft bed for him.
Yeah.
And we slept underneath that.
Yeah,
with our sleep pads.
Yep.
So we were in West Virginia. We were doing some rock climbing. He loves to rock climb, and so he was teaching me how to rock climb. We did some hiking. There are several trails in that area that were open to hiking, so we did a bunch of hiking, just trying to keep our legs moving.
Yeah. At that point, we had no idea when we'd be able to go back to trail, and really even what the next day was going to bring.
Yeah.
It was just
very much living day by day. Trying to put together somewhat of a routine, but it never really formed. But you could say we were 3 people living in a van down by the river, because that's pretty accurate. And so we were getting our fresh water from the river, filtering it with our Sawyer squeezes. He had an Instapot and solar power, so we were able to cook food, nice food, in his Instapot in the van.
Only venture into town when we had to.
Yep. So that was most of April.
Yes.
Was us living there.
We were not super welcome. We did encounter some hand gestures and some people yelling at us to go home.
Yeah.
During that time, but we really stayed away from everybody.
Yeah, did our best to quarantine ourselves away, except for getting groceries. But as soon as we had groceries, we'd go back to our parking spot and wouldn't see anybody for 4 or 5 days straight. Good morning, everybody. It is March 31st, which is day 25 of our journey, Appalachian Trail through hike that we are currently taking an extended zero on. Due to the virus. So we decided that instead of doing anything illegal or pushing any further north, we would take some time off from hiking on the Appalachian Trail specifically and go do something else. Thankfully, we have some awesome family that has picked us up and has a camper van, and so we're going to do some primitive camping for a while and explore Virginia, West Virginia, etc., whatever we can.
Yeah, wherever.
So today we are at Gauley River, or something like that. Camped here last night. The campground is actually closing today at noon, so we got to get out of here pretty soon. But we're exploring the river right now, just checking things out. So we're gonna keep trying to film and update and show you guys everything that we're experiencing. And
videos aren't ending just because the trail's on pause.
Right. Hey guys, we're up here on Summersville Lake and found a place called Pirates Cove that we're gonna go check out. It's got a waterfall, a little beach, just really cool spot. I always look away from the camera. I don't know why I do that, but I do. So anyway, that's where we're getting ready to go. I mean, we're working our way down the hill because it's a steep cliff, and working our way down the hill to get to the cove. We're saying goodbye to Pirates Cove. We have driven over to the New River Gorge Bridge, and we're here to check out some scenic views, and then we're going to go try to find a camp spot. Not sure where we're going to end up going, but we'll figure it out. And it's starting to rain. And there you see Carlie coming up behind me. And so we did that through most of April, and then we decided that we should go back to where he lives full time and start helping him work on his van.
So Brady, where are we?
In Traven's van.
Yeah, we are, huh? What are you doing there? Feels like you're doing the opposite of helping.
Well, step one of every construction project is demolition.
That's true. Would you agree with that?
Oh crap! Yes.
Did you sit on the sticky?
Dang it! I'm like covered in that now.
The sticky stuff?
Yeah.
I'm sure I can get it out.
I hope so. It is all over my back, my nice jacket.
We'll get it out of the jacket. Don't worry about the leggings
It's my shorts.
or the shorts.
But Traven is boxing me in.
He is boxing you
He's
in.
gonna stab me in the face with it.
So,
What is it? Oh. Here.
we are... Traven has started his van build out.
Did everything wrong and had to restart. This is the story of every project
Yep.
in the van.
Yep, happens twice. He did a lovely electrical job over there, though, that we then had to remove the batteries of so we could remove the floor, which is what's happening now. He would not suggest sticky vinyl for
Peel and stick.
the peel and stick. Yeah, peel and stick vinyl for multiple weather types,
Yeah, well,
Temperatures.
I did the install in winter, and then the first sun that we got, it started peeling up right here, so
Yeah.
we just decided to restart.
Yeah, but we did realize his chalk line's still there,
Yeah.
so that's good.
So we can use that.
Can go off that. Okay, we are eating. All right, Traven. So what's going on here?
Take 3 on the floor.
Yeah.
It
Like
was
2.5.
2.5. Take 2.5. It was a little sticky, so we put down some plastic. Hopefully, we can get the floors to go in now.
Yep. We got a hole so we can kind of show you the sticky, which we thought was going to be nice from the stick-on tile to help hold, but man, it sure makes laying those planks really difficult because you can't slide them around to pop them in place. So, what is this? Painter's
Plastic.
really thin painter's plastic that we've laid, and we'll just cut off these extra edges. Yeah, I've got it on my knee. So yeah, well, the nice thing about it being super thin is these like ripples aren't gonna matter because it's so thin. So we'll remove like really big ones, but yeah, take 2.5.
That's what we're calling it. And we'll see how that goes. Well, I'd say today has been a successful work on the van. Floor's not finished. And Brady is currently riding a skateboard in circles around the van. So that's so that's happening. Traven is on the roof of the van installing the Wii Boost. But yeah, I'd say it has been a successful day, and the floor is looking fantastic. So yeah, just a little bit. One, Brady says, is the hard part. He's done the easy stuff. I think there's one more row of normal planks that don't have to be cut down, and then it's all of the stuff that has to be cut to fit. So we'll see how that goes. But good day one-ish?
What?
Day one? Good day one? Or is it day two?
Day one.
Day one. You started ripping stuff out yesterday. Started the ripping out process yesterday, but only started it. So, yeah, day one. 1.5, something like that.
So we went back to his home and started helping him.
He's got a garage
Yeah,
to work on the van in.
Yep.
So we just moved into the garage.
Yep. And so we spent the end of April plus some of May in Virginia helping him work on his van, replace the flooring,
Yep.
built cabinets.
Starts of cabinets.
He installed his Wii Boost,
Yeah, the Wii Boost.
for cell service, that kind of thing. Just trying to help get the van more updated. While we were living there, we did a bunch of walks on the beach.
Yep.
And
Some surfing?
yeah, her brother was teaching us how to surf, teaching me how to surf.
Okay, so paddling out, look for a lull in the waves, and then paddle out. Once you get out there, you're looking for what's called like the X point, which is right before a certain amount of period before the wave breaks. So as it starts to peak up, you want to be in a spot that you can match the wave speed, and then once you feel it pick you up, angle down the line, which is if the wave's breaking that way, like as it curls, you want to angle this way, let the wave take you. Once you feel like the wave takes you, paddle like 2 extra strokes, and then stand up, and then this is the stand-up process. So you're on the wave, you're on your board, head up, shoulders back, most of your weight is on your upper abdomen. So you're paddling, boom, boom, lifting up the wave. Your arms come right here, not here. Don't grab the rail. Then you have a tendency to hold on longer. And then you grab right here, just like a push-up. And you pop up in one motion. If you're goofy-footed like me, then stand up all the way. Don't get locked legs, because then that's when you lose your balance. Chest over front knee position. Square it up on the circle. And then for longboard, you're not going to be back here. I would recommend being up here. And ride the wave. The main thing is just getting from here to popped up. There's a couple different ways to do it. The best way is just getting all up at the same time. And then you chest over front knee. And look down the line. Don't look at your feet, but look at where you're going.
And we also did a bunch of fishing, saltwater fishing.
Beaches in that area were open to exercise, surfing, and fishing.
Yep. So that's what we
That's
did.
what we did.
And spent a lot of time in the Dunkin' Donuts parking lots, getting Wi-Fi
Yeah.
to do work.
We ended up having my computer shipped
Yep.
from my mother-in-law's, and so yeah, she sent my computer so I could have that and do some work during that kind of pause phase. So
we'd go to Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, wherever, get some cold brew coffee.
couldn't go inside, but we would patron the place and then sit in the parking lot and use their Wi-Fi.
And that was most of May.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's anything
April and May.
exciting. Well, our 3-year anniversary happened
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. The
in
end of
April,
Mhm.
which we didn't get to celebrate.
No.
We were in a van down by the river,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
We're gonna do a do-over on April celebrations.
Yep. because we didn't get to celebrate Carlie's birthday either.
No.
So, living in Virginia for 3 or 4 weeks, helping him work on the van, surfing when we had a chance, walked to the beach when we had a
Fishing.
chance, tried to soak up as much sun as we could, and
That
then
good vitamin D.
that was
Leads us to
end of April, beginning of May, and then May 15th.
Yeah.
May 15th, we decided, well, we had been talking with a company called Blue Water Sailing School out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Yep.
They teach sailing courses, and we had been in contact with them trying to figure out when exactly they would be reopened and if they would have any courses available. Typically, they're pretty much booked up for months on end, but they were having a lot of cancellations.
And they also had to cancel.
Yeah,
They had to close end of last week of March, all of April, and the beginning of May.
Yeah,
First
so
week of May.
we contacted them and said, hey, if you have an opening, we would love to jump on board and learn how to sail.
Yep.
We are free anytime, just let us know. And so they said, okay, we got a spot open on one of the catamaran courses.
We told them which course
yeah,
we
we
wanted
wanted
to
to do the catamaran course.
Yep.
And that course started May 16th
Yep.
through May 22nd.
Second. Mhm.
And so we had to be in Fort Lauderdale, Florida on May 16th. So we rented a car on May 15th, drove to Jacksonville, Florida, got a hotel, spent the night in the hotel, got up the next morning, finished our drive to Fort Lauderdale,
Yep.
dropped the car off, and got on a catamaran sailing boat and spent,
It was a 37-foot Island Spirit, for those of you who would like to know.
which is a boat out of South Africa.
Yeah.
They don't make it anymore. But spent that week, May 16th through May 22nd, aboard a sailboat, learning how to sail.
Hello. We are in a car. Brady's driving.
Yep.
And
We're in a rental car.
right, yeah, rental car going somewhere. Yeah, so that's something definitely van lifers have a hard time with right now. And the homeless, they have just, with all of the campgrounds and stuff being shut down, van lifers live in their van, so their self-quarantining is in their van. But if they don't have anywhere to park their van, yeah, it's been really interesting and definitely feels like the vast majority of people don't care because they have a home to go to. And so they don't really seem to care or take into consideration the people whose home is a van, or in our case, a tent. So yeah, it's been interesting. But we're in the car right now. Currently in South Carolina.
Yeah, South Carolina.
South Carolina. We are making plans to get back on trail soon. Can't wait, and I'm sure that you are also ready for that too. But we have a detour to make before we get back on trail. Brady, do you want to do the honors?
I mean, I can see where we're going. We're going to Florida. That's where we're headed right now.
Yeah.
Driving down to Florida. And we're going to get on a boat and spend a week living on a boat, learning how to sail.
Yeah, getting some ASA sailing certifications. So we've been studying like mad here lately. It's a week long, you live on a boat, you do all of those tests and learning and all of that. And yeah, that's what we're headed to do.
Yeah. We each got 4 textbooks
Yeah,
a week ago that I needed to have read by
it
the
was 2
time.
weeks ago, 1.5 weeks ago.
1.5 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I think it was like
first two.
Almost 2 of them.
So, yep, there's that minor detail. So, yeah, I've been reading out loud in the car as we drive because it's just shy of a 14-hour drive without stops. So, yeah, so I've been reading in the car, and hopefully we'll get on to book 3 soon. Oh gosh. Tonight we will stop probably in Jacksonville, stay in a hotel, do laundry, shower, and get a little bit of sleep before we get there tomorrow. Turn in a rental car and board our boat, which is super exciting. We will try our best to film what we can, but our main purpose is to be there to learn. And I mean, it's courses that you pay for and you take tests and to get these certifications, so we are mainly there to learn, but we definitely want to get little snippets, probably not actual school, but just little snippets, and make sure and do some little catch-ups, maybe like in the evenings, and or who knows, but we do want to get some footage of it, so we do plan to do that, which is probably not a whole lot. So yeah, that's what's happening.
We are sitting at the dock right now, the marina, called Fun in the Sun Marina. Checked in with Blue Water Sailing School and talked to them for a little bit. They are being awesome and letting us store some stuff in one of their back rooms, because we've got a whole bunch of hiking gear that we definitely don't need on the boat, like trekking poles and hiking shoes and all sorts of stuff, camp stoves, tent, blah blah blah. So we're storing a bunch of that in their back room and only taking one of our hiking bags onto the boat with all of our stuff that we need for on the boat. So we're about to go sailing. Just dropped the car off, and on our way back we stopped at Publix, picked up some alcoholic beverages for on the boat, because they said if we want anything on the boat for the week, bring it, because we won't have another opportunity to get anything once we set off. So we stopped there, and then stopped at Subway, got some lunch, which is down here. Getting ready to eat lunch before we get on the boat. Our captain's skipper's name is Tracy, and we met him. He seems pretty chill, and yeah, we're excited. Just something new adventure, and it'll be really cool. We've been reading like crazy, because we got our books like a week and a half ago, but we have 4 textbooks that we needed to have read by the time we came out here, and we've read 2 of them, because they're very long and there's a lot of information in there that we are just not used to, and so we've been really slow to read them. Just every opportunity we've had to crack open the book, we've done that, but still a lot to learn. And yeah, but that's where we're at, what we're up to. Let you guys, I'm gonna pan so let you guys see the marina. It's really small.
It's tiny.
Lots of sailboats.
Lots of nests. It's exciting.
All right, we are boarding for the first time and taking our stuff to our cabin. So they told us to take the starboard forward cabin. So here is our bed. Here comes Carlie. You gotta watch my head in here.
Yeah, you do.
There's not room for both of us, huh?
No, I have to watch my head in here too.
Oh, those are our books.
Those are heavy.
Oh gosh. Here's the saloon and the galley.
That is sad. And that behind that. And there's tons more over there. Not okay. It's not okay. It's not where it belongs. Those are buoys. Over there. Yeah. But there's more back there.
I have set my sails on fire and watched my vessel sink. 'Cause I've seen the shores of every time, but I still wished I was in your sea. I have buried my wounded heart deep into the earth. 'Cause when we were mountaintops apart, oh how I long for your validity.
Nice job.
Bit of rain over there. Bit of cruise boat over here. And bit of Brady driving over there.
Oh, anywhere I run, I can see the sun. 'Cause you are the light in my eyes, in my eyes. Anywhere I go, I can feel your soul burning like the stars in the sky, in the sky. And I'm like, baby, keep the lights on. Maybe start a fire. Don't you know that I'm coming home? Oh, for good this time.
We're just doing a little bit of motor sailing right now because the wind is straight off our bow where we want to go in our no sail zone. We do have the sail up. Over to port is Fisher Island. Hey everybody, we are out here in what, Biscayne Bay in South Florida, near the Florida Keys, on a sailboat. You can see the sail behind me,
Yep.
behind us. And we just finished our first day of sailing lessons with Blue Water Sailing School. Didn't do a whole lot of sailing.
No, we had like 5 knots.
We had 5 knots of wind straight off our bow.
Yeah.
No, like, in our no sail zone. So, like, there was no sailing to be done today. But tomorrow,
Put them up and do
yeah,
a few tacking maneuvers.
yeah, we did do a couple tacks, and I think you were
It was
helmsman at that time, and I was in charge of one of the sheets. And so just practicing how to sail, learning commands, learning techniques, So it's been really fun.
It was like instantly, Brady and I were just like,
Yeah, this is awesome. So,
this is why people sail. And we were motoring. So
Yeah.
it's like, it's going to be even better when you actually sail.
we actually sailed. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's been.
They have a hard time hearing us because of the wind. We've got some wind coming straight at us, but
Yeah.
we're sitting out here on the trampolines.
We went for a little dip.
Yeah, we went swimming for a little bit.
Yeah.
Got out, drying off.
It just picked up.
Yep. I think we're about to get rained on. But
Bear. Oh no, okay. Never mind.
yeah. Oh, that wind's really picking up. So we're gonna turn the camera off probably.
Yeah,
But I will.
probably give you a good view of
Yeah.
this.
So enjoy the views.
Yep.
Oh, anywhere I run, I can see the sun. 'Cause you are the light in my eyes, in my eyes. Anywhere I go, I can feel your soul burning like the stars in the sky, in the sky. And I'm like,
It's so peaceful out here. Most of the boats are gone. It's so calm. It's Miami over there. Downtown Miami. Just peaceful. So peaceful. This dish is happening, which is loud. Yeah, it's nice. It's really nice. That's a boat still partying, but other than that, then there's like, you can't see, but there's a boat here. There's their light at the top of their mast. There's another boat there. There's us, obviously. Us. And then that's about it. I don't see any others. Oh, there's one over here. Let's go look at his own gallery. What you doing?
Making bacon and boiling new eggs.
How's cooking in the galley?
How's what?
Cooking in the galley.
It's good.
You feel like you have enough space over there?
Oh yeah. Plenty of counter space here.
We lived with less for a long time. I mean, you would think we were sitting on a lake this morning. There's Miami. And yeah, it's peaceful. Pretty much all the boats cleared out last night. But Captain said that there's another island spirit out here.
and I see after all these miles that we're meant to be wild and free and never in style. But we would be together and smile at all the memories of you and me. Anywhere I run, I can see the sun. 'Cause you are the light in my eyes, in my eyes.
He's coming back this way.
I can feel your soul
Yep.
burning like
Two
the
of 'em.
stars in the sky, in the sky.
Two of them coming to swim with us. Oh.
I can see the sun, 'cause you are the light in my eyes, in my eyes.
There's so many.
I can feel your soul burning like the stars in the sky, in the sky. And I'm like,
All right, friends, it is Tuesday night, Tuesday evening of our sail class, and we are at the Coconut Grove Yacht Club, and we're hooked up to one of these mooring balls out here, and I'll see if I can point out the boat from here. I think it is that one right there. But we're moored here for the night, doing some more studying, learning to tie some more knots, making dinner, relaxing, enjoying drinks on our boat because the bar is closed here. But Coconut Grove Yacht Club in Biscayne Bay.
Okay. that is a crocodile. There she is, hanging out.
Yeah. All right, you guys see the crocodile here?
I did point it out.
Cooking a good lunch, cooking a good lunch, cooking a good lunch. It's about time. We have crocodile sighted just south of mooring ball number 138. If you'd like to take pictures.
I can hear you on his
And here is our boat.
radio.
Here's Carlie. One boat and crocodile going behind the boat over there.
I've never seen.
This is the beautiful raining. It is raining at me right now. Sunset. And there's Brady's adorable face.
A little piece of shrimp in the mouth. We got our ASA 101, 103, 104, and 114 certifications. So we can now, we're qualified, I guess, certified to be able to go charter a sailboat.
Charter a boat or crew on somebody else's boat.
Anything like that. And so we were trying to figure out what to do after that. We were checking the news, tons of news resources, and found out that the majority of the restrictions on North Carolina were being lifted for hiking and the trail and everything like that. So we made
And the Smokies were starting a phased reopening on the 9th.
Yep.
So this was kind of like the week leading up to the course that we started seeing these things.
Yeah. So we decided that after the sailing, that it was time for us to get back on trail.
Yep.
And that leads us to today. Today is May 25th.
Yes.
May 25th.
Happy Memorial Day.
Yep, happy
and
Memorial Day.
Thank you, everybody, for your service. Past, present, future, all that. So, yeah, just a quick little blurb. Thank you for that.
And so we met up with our friends, Tuna and Minnow. They got on in Franklin 3 or 4 days ago. And last Wednesday? Okay. And hiked to catch up to us. They arrived at the Nantahala Outdoor Center, which is where we left off yesterday afternoon. And so we met them yesterday afternoon at the NOC. Got a cabin with them and got some burgers and beers and sat outside and next to the river and enjoyed listening to the river and catching up on the last 2 months with them.
Yep. Just chatting.
Eating really good food.
Oh, yeah. They have a vegan burger. Oh, so good. So good. Anyway.
And so we rented a cabin with them. Got up this morning. They're still waiting on a package back at the NOC.
Yeah.
So they decided not to hike today. They were going to take a zero at the NOC, but they wanted us to push on because we have not been hiking. They hiked a lot of their break, their 2 month break. And so they're still in pretty good shape, still have their trail legs. We did not get to do that much. So we're going to have to slowly build back into that.
Yeah, we did a lot of tried to do resting to try and help me heal some. So we did do some hiking and
Yeah.
probably didn't rest as much as I should have. But still, we weren't hiking every day.
Right. Yeah.
So,
So they're in a lot better shape than we are. So
Yeah.
they're able to do more miles. So we only did 3.1 miles today, maybe
Yeah.
3.2,
I think 3.2.
which is nothing. But it was really good to get moving again,
Yeah.
to be back on trail.
Yeah.
It's so different now. It's all green.
yeah.
Everything is blooming. There are bugs
Green.
everywhere.
Yeah.
There are lizards out. I mean,
Yeah.
just it's so different than when we left off.
Yeah. And the NOC was packed
Yeah, there were tons of people there.
when we got there. It was a ghost town when we got there at the end of March. It was like us and the other people who hiked in that day, and one girl who was working in the general store.
Yeah.
That was it. It was a ghost town. And then I mean, when we pulled up, I almost didn't even recognize it.
It was packed. I mean,
It
the
was-
entire every parking lot, every parking
Yeah.
spot was full.
Yeah.
There were
It's
tons of
packed.
people. Now it is Memorial Day weekend, so that probably
Right.
does play into
I
it
hadn't
some.
thought of that. Yeah.
But we were able to get on trail today
Yeah.
and do some miles,
Yeah.
positive miles.
Positive miles.
And tomorrow we're again not gonna push it. I think we're gonna go maybe 4.5, maybe
Yeah.
4.5 miles, something like that. I think we're gonna shoot to camp on top of Cheowa Bald.
Yeah.
We've heard it's really cool camping up there.
Yeah.
So depending on the weather, I'm gonna check the weather tonight,
Yeah.
For tomorrow.
See what tomorrow's gonna.
and maybe try camping there. And but hopefully that helps fill in.
Kind of fill in the gap, and you'll see some footage from that time. We did film a little bit, and so you will see footage from that. I'm not sure if you will see this video or that footage first, or maybe combined.
I was thinking we'd like overlay it or like
Probably.
splice it into this video.
Yeah, probably overlay.
But you may have already seen some footage.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
But yeah, we just kind of wanted to fill you in and let you know what's been going on, what we've been doing. Because I know on Instagram and then also on YouTube, because everything on YouTube is delayed, so it looks like
We're still on trail.
we're still on trail and moving very slow.
Yeah. But
Videos are delayed. And so, yeah, we just wanted to give you an update, fill you in.
Yeah.
And be looking for more trail videos.
Yeah. So stay tuned because
Yeah.
we're back on trail.
Back on trail.
We're gonna have
It's
more
green.
trail videos up.
So, yeah.
And
We've made it a goal to work on filming more.
Yep. Film
Um,
more and also edit more so that we can
Yeah.
try to get at least, 3 to 4 days of footage posted a week.
Well, we were doing 2 days
Yeah.
of footage.
Whatever it,
Yeah.
well, we'll see.
Yeah. I'm trying to film more. So.
Yep.
I think that's everything.
Yeah.
You
All
should
right.
subscribe. And comment, thumbs up, all of that
Yeah.
awesome stuff. If you want to be notified of when these videos go live, then you'll want to hit the little bell notification, and I believe it gives you an email maybe, letting you know that we've posted another video. So yeah,
We're shooting for
Thursdays
Thursdays
at noon.
at noon Eastern time.
Yeah, noon Eastern time.
So that's kind of when we're shooting to have our videos up. If we have another video ready, then you might see another video midweek or early in the week.
Yeah, on probably Monday, I think.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So anyway, follow
all.
along. We
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Thanks for being here, and thanks for all of the kind words and encouragement.
Yeah, we appreciate the support.
A lot. Yep. So.
All right. See you on down the trail.
Yeah. Yeah. It's exciting.